I'm taking on more calories than any human being has ever tried to eat on their birthday. Rule number 1, I have 24 hours to take down as many calories as possible. Rule number 2, since it's my 29th birthday, I'm setting the calorie minimum to at least 29,000 calories, which honestly sounds pretty easy. However, I only get 29 minutes to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which means that this challenge is gonna get harder and harder as the day goes on. If I can hit the calorie minimum by the end of the day, I get to eat the most epic birthday dessert I've ever had in my entire life. If I don't, I'll have to eat 1,000 calories for the next 29 hours after the challenge is over. But first, it's time to go grocery shopping. Alright everybody, I got all my food at the grocery store, and tomorrow, the games begin. Before the calorie consumption begins, it's time to get a pre-challenge weight. My starting weight for this challenge was 166.9 pounds. And just like that, it was time to get the day started. I began the day with a morning run, and ended up finishing at just over 16 miles. I came home and it was time to get breakfast started. I decided on cereal, donuts, and of course some tasty cinnamon rolls, along with some toaster strudel and some high-calorie spread. Alright everybody, it is time to get today's challenge officially started. I'm just gonna warn you all right now, this challenge is gonna get pretty crazy because everyone, I'm about to crush some serious calories. Everyone, it's been a few months since I've done a high calorie challenge, and since it's birthday time for me, I thought, you know what, why not take this opportunity to eat as many calories as possible? If you all remember back a few months ago when I ate as many calories as possible in 8 hours, I let you all know that I'm training for something big, something epic this year, aka my biggest calorie challenge ever, the 101,000 calorie challenge. I'm just kidding, only 101,000 calories? I'm not gonna give away any spoilers or anything, but your boy's gotta get some training in. So everyone, today, it's time to train. Since it's my 29th birthday, I'm giving myself 29 minutes at every single meal to take down as many calories as possible. If I can reach my calorie minimum between breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I can get to my epic dessert. If I can't reach the minimum, for the next 29 hours after the challenge, I'm gonna have to eat 1,000 calories every single hour. Everyone, that sounds like pure torture. So let's just say I'm gonna be taking down some serious calories today. Before anything though, I gotta show you all the date and time. It is currently August 29th, 11:59 a.m. And that's pretty much it, everyone. I think meal number 1 is looking absolutely amazing. Without further ado, Electric Empire, it's time for another electric calorie challenge. Let's do this. Since I have 29 minutes at each meal, what makes the most sense is to start with the things that are gonna take the longest to eat. So I'm gonna start with my cereal first. Woo! There's nothing like opening up a box of Reese's Puffs. Everyone, this is a calorie challenge. Regular milk just isn't gonna cut it, but half and half is going to cut it. It's time to get started in 3, 2, and 1. This combo is legendary. All right, everybody, well, cereal's down. It took me like over 7 minutes to eat, so I gotta start making headway here. Let's go ahead and do these questionable looking toaster strudels next. All right, toaster strudel is down. So far, it's actually going pretty good. 9.5 minutes into this. I think we gotta get to these donuts next. I've been looking forward to these. Just take a look at those amazing looking donuts. All right, it would not be a calorie challenge for me without some donuts. Vanilla filled. Oh, it's good. All right, our first half dozen's down. 13 minutes and 21 seconds into this. I think I gotta get into my first spread right here. If you've never seen Goober before, it is legendary, all right? They've combined peanut butter and jelly into one delicious spread. That's what it looks like right there. And because this is a calorie challenge, everybody, why not just go above and beyond? So good! Over 10 billion donuts are made in the United States every single year. And the average person in the United States eats 31 donuts a year. That's a lot of donuts. First dozen donuts are down. It looks like we're at about 18 minutes right now. Pick that up later. Let's see if this is gonna taste good. Bear with me, alright? I love cinnamon rolls, everybody, but I also love Krispy Kreme donuts. W! O! W! So we're about 22 minutes right now. We're gonna make some headway on this spread. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, spread is down. What I'm actually gonna do, everybody, is just omit the donuts and throw some trail mix in here. Get some easy calories in for the last 2 minutes. Need some saltiness right now. $25 and 41 seconds in. A minute and a half left. Ooh. Alright everybody, well, at 29 minutes, that has been meal number 1. Pretty much got down everything besides the 2 cinnamon rolls. Then I have some donuts left over, so it's still August 29th, 12:42. I think I did pretty good for meal number 1, but we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Now everyone, it's time for some carb cycling. Carb cycling after an 11,000 calorie meal is always pretty fun at first.
I feel like I just drank 10 cups of coffee. Woo!
Until you get a flat tire and have to spend the next 20 minutes fixing it in the 90-degree heat. The lack of movement slows down digestion, and the energy crash hits way harder.
Now I feel like I drank 10 cups of battery acid.
I finished at a measly 21 miles and decided to ride a few more miles on my indoor bike. The carb sweats were real. I ended up riding 21 more miles, and then it was time to get meal number 2 started. I was in the mood for s'mores, but that just sounded too basic. So I decided to make an epic s'mores creation with Hershey's, a generous amount of marshmallows, and Reese's of course. After the Reese's, I decided to top it with some Butterfinger, just to give it some crunch. And I finished it with some Reese's Pieces. I popped it in the oven for 10 minutes, and while that was cooking, I decided to make a high-calorie dip with some ranch and some sour cream. Once that was complete, it was time to take the s'mores out of the oven. At just over 3,000 calories, the end product came out looking pretty solid. All right, everybody, it is time for meal number 2 to begin. I just gotta say, everybody, I am so hyped for this epic s'mores creation that I made. There's Hershey's, Reese's, Butterfingers, all of that deliciousness in this cast iron skillet. And since I'm celebrating my birthday, I got some birthday cake Oreos. I feel like I kind of had to do that. Also got some Pop-Tarts over here, along with some Nesquik and some Doritos for some much needed saltiness. So it's currently 4:19 right now, still the same day. So far, everybody, I'm actually not doing too bad, but we'll see how I feel after this meal. I'm gonna go ahead and put the total calories for this meal right up there. Total macros will be right up there as well. Without further ado, everybody, let's get into meal number 2. Get these Pop-Tarts unwrapped. Whew. Everybody, I just noticed this Nesquik has 14 grams of protein per bottle. Good thing I'm getting my protein in today. All right, so I think I'm gonna start with my Boston Cream Donut Pop-Tarts first. All right, we're getting this started in 3, 2, and 1. First 3 Pop-Tarts are down. 2 minutes, I just gotta get into this s'mores creation. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's just go for it with the Pop-Tart. Pop-Tarts are just simply a vessel for deliciousness. W. Oh, W. Did you know more than 2 billion Pop-Tarts are sold every year, and both the frosted strawberry and the brown sugar cinnamon are the best sellers? What's your favorite Pop-Tart flavor? About halfway through this creation, almost 7 minutes into this, I gotta say, this is so good. This is basically what I made in the 50,000 calorie cheat day challenge, except this tastes so much better. All right, well, all of our Pop-Tarts are down. A significant amount of this s'mores creation is down. We're about 11.5 minutes into this meal. Sometimes you just gotta get your salt in. I don't know what that was. Did you know the word Dorito means little gold thing in Spanish? What's your favorite Dorito flavor? Comment down below. All right, I'm over it. Birthday cake Oreos. I gotta say, the birthday cake Oreos are actually pretty delicious. You gotta comment down below with what your favorite Oreo flavor is. Wait, we're about at the 20-minute mark. Okay, keep going. The dip is now 21 minutes in. That got very sweet. I'm making an executive decision to bring out the peanut butter right now. Whew. I feel like this meal got very, very sweet. Excuse me. All right, we're 25.5 minutes in. 2.5 minutes left. Alright, Oreos are down. There's about 1.5 minutes left. Alright, everybody, so we've reached 29 minutes. Well, I've reached 29 minutes. Oh, that was a lot of sweetness. I gotta say that s'mores, that was great. I'm gonna go ahead and put the total calories consumed so far right up there. Total macros will be right up there as well. So far, I feel pretty terrible, but you know, that's just kind of what happens at this point. After 21,000 calories, all I could really do was walk on a treadmill. Oh, today's just been full of bad decisions. Let's go make some more. Normally, this would be the last place I'd be eating at this late in the calorie challenge, but A, I'm already gonna be feeling horrible tomorrow, and B, they have an all-new item, the grilled cheese burrito. And I was gonna get the Mexican pizza, but it's sold out. Do you guys have your new grilled cheese burrito?
Yes, amazing.
Oh, it's good? Okay, so I'll get one beef grilled cheese burrito and then one of the steak grilled cheese burritos, please.
All right, number 29 is what the deal.
Thank you so much. Everyone, I really hope I can get these last calories down because I really, really want that birthday cake. Next up, back at the Golden Arches. Can I just get 2 medium strawberry shakes, please? And then you guys have the new like Pokemon Happy Meal?
Yes.
Can I get one of those, please? That's gonna be it. Pokemon Happy Meal. I gotta get one. Oh, okay, I got 2, but 3 is good.
Are you sure though?
Can I just get 2 medium strawberry shakes, please? I mean, you guys can have, you can have another one.
Because it says right here you got 3.
She charged me for 2.
That's fine.
After grabbing my fast food for meal number 3, it was time to go to the grocery store to get a few more things. I got home and began prepping meal number 3. If I was gonna reach my calorie minimum and get to my epic dessert, I was gonna need stomach space. So I decided to opt for some much needed liquid calories. I used a half a cup of coconut oil, 3 shakes, and a few servings of high calorie oat milk to make some pretty epic high calorie milkshakes. I had to get these down if I was going to get to my calorie goal. All right, everybody, here we are. So I got some Taco Bell right here. I got a Pokemon McDonald's Happy Meal, which I'm really excited for. I got some glazed pecans. I'm very excited because I've never actually had glazed pecans out of a bag before. I've always had them on top of salads, and we all know that I was most definitely not going to be having these on top of a salad, so I found them in a bag. And then I have these massive strawberry shakes because I had to get some fruit in today. This meal is lower volume, higher calories because I have the most epic cake waiting for me if I'm able to complete all of this. Without further ado, this is meal number 3. Just so we all know, this is still the same day. It is 8:13 p.m. I think what I'm gonna do is start with my all-new Pikachu Happy Meal first. And hey, it came with Pokemon cards. Not gonna lie, everybody, I have no idea what Pokemon these are. I was always a Charizard fan. Time to get down to business. Alright, everybody, it's time to get meal 3 started in 3, 2, and 1. Alright, that meal's down. Goodness gracious. Burritos got some size to them. Jeez. Now it's time to see if this all-new grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell is gonna meet my expectations. Look at that, everybody. Taco Bell just coming through with the deliciousness. Oh, man. W. Oh, W. Alright, well, we're 6 minutes into this. I just gotta say, that is one of the best burritos I've had in a long time. Taco Bell, superb job. You know what would also be superb? If you headed down below right now and smash the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me, and it would make a great birthday present. Everyone, to be honest, I came into this thinking that these weren't gonna have enough cheese. They have just the right amount of cheese, but I feel like there should be more cheese. You'd think I would have learned my lesson after all that cheese in my last calorie challenge. Eating $1,000 of food in one day. Ooh. Oh yeah, cheese just hit me. Here I am, eating more cheese. I love cheese. Burrito number 2 is down. We're 9 minutes and 40 seconds into this 3rd meal. There's no way I'm just gonna eat that by itself. I'm already gonna be in enough trouble as it is already. The Taco Bell I just had tomorrow morning. I'll pick that up later. Glazed pecans. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're tasty. Oh, French fry. No calorie left behind. Ranch goes with everything, right? EWW moment. Pecans are down. Now we gotta get to our actual mixed nuts. Gotta go with these. I have nothing else to say except that these are some exceptionally salty nuts. Literally the only thing I can think about right now. Salty nuts. Oh, I feel like there's tiny elves tapping tap dancing in my stomach right now. I don't know why it'd be alpha, but whatever. 18.5 minutes in. We're almost 21 minutes in. I could sit here and drag this out, but I'm just not going to. I really want my epic dessert. So everyone, let's finish this. And everyone, that is going to be it for meal number 3. I've successfully gotten to the end of the meal. I also got both of these shakes down. I surpassed 29,000 calories with breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the required times, which means that I get to have my epic cake. Now everyone, it's time for dessert. Now you're probably wondering what this thing looks like. I've hyped this up a lot. You're gonna go crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, behold my birthday cake for this calorie challenge. Doesn't it just look absolutely amazing? Come on, people, do you really think that was it? What do you think this is, amateur hour or something? I got something a tad bit bigger. All right, just a little bit. Oh my goodness, everybody. This is just getting absolutely out of hand. But folks, I have a giant slice of cake. Oh man, it looks magnificent. This is just one of those times where I have to pause the video for a second to just admire epicness. That is epicness, all right? I realize epicness really just even isn't a word, but I just have to say epicness when I look at that. I just gotta show some love to Mrs. Electric for making this for me, because this morning she whipped this up and she did an absolutely amazing job, and I can take no credit for this at all. Hopefully I can take credit for eating this. This is a lot of calories, but I figured, you know what, why not go out with a bang right here. So everyone, without further ado, this is dessert. What do I wish for?
I wish that everyone watching this video would subscribe if they haven't already.
Oh my gosh, look at that. This is quite a first bite right here. No! 3, 2, 1. Not gonna lie, everybody, this cake is incredibly dense. Goodness gracious, man. It's very sweet. I mean, obviously.
The biggest cake ever made was 102 feet long. It weighed 130,000 pounds and had about 23 million calories.
Goodness gracious, I have the biggest sugar rush going on right now. Ugh. I feel like this should just be a food challenge in and of itself. That is gonna do it for my attempted dessert. I didn't even make it to half of this cake, which is absolutely unacceptable. But everybody, the night is still young. It's still 9 o'clock. So I'm going to take a warm shower, and I'm going to give myself some time and come back to this massive cake.
2 hours later.
So it is currently 11:19. Still the same day. Looking like Jabba the Hutt right now. Goodness gracious, man. Now that is one serious food, baby. Goodness, man. That is so much cake. Just like that, everybody. That is gonna be it for the shenanigans for today. Regardless, everybody, I am fairly sure that I've racked up more calories than I've ever eaten on my birthday.
Meal number 1, 11,115 calories consumed. Meal number 2, 10,280 calories consumed. Meal number 3, 8,275 calories consumed. Meal number 4 and 5 combined, 10,810 calories consumed. Total calorie consumption for the entire day, 40,285. Total macronutrients consumed for the entire day, a lot.
Now, everybody, it's time for me to show you all my post-challenge body weight.
An hour after the challenge was over, I weighed in at 195.2 pounds. The total weight gain for this challenge was 28.3 pounds. The day after this challenge was pretty rough. As I went for my usual post-challenge walk and looked down on my usual post-challenge food baby, I reflected on the past 4 years, and I remembered that my food babies have been much worse. And if I ever want to surpass the 100,000 calorie challenge, then I've got to pick up the fork, embrace the food baby, and go where no man has gone before.
I'll pick that up later. Oh, goodness, I look terrible. It's been a long time before I eat cake. Gosh. Goodness gracious, it just never ends. Ooh. You guys have made it up to this point of the video. Why don't you go and comment down below? Cake. Alrighty, I'm over it. No more cake.
Unfortunately, I was unable to eat the entire cake, but I still took down 42,000 plus calories, which was almost as much as I took down in the 50,000 calorie cheat day challenge. If you haven't seen that, it'll be on your screen, along with a full calorie challenge playlist of mine. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next food challenge.